Yo guys, it's me again and welcome to the team builder and as well I guess the draft analysis of the L LCP wait of the little Lilliput LPDL, yeah, LPDL Lilliput draft league. This is my friend Pup's Little Cup Draft League. You know Pup from GWA. This is the third season he's running this Little Cup League. I was not able to join the first two, but I did promise I would join when I had the time. Now I have the time, so here I am. Little Cup. I have no idea how to play Little Cup. The only experience I have is from watching Pup play, as well as like Joey Pokegame played a little bit of Little Cup in like a Gen 8 tournament, I think. No, that's been a while now. So my main experience from Little Cup comes from PUP, so not great for me as seeing as PUP is playing this season. So I may be fucked, I may be not. Who knows? So it's my first experience playing this. I think it's a fast-paced metagame, which should be fine. Like I play low tier very well, so I think I should be able to adapt. This is also Little Cup low tier, so like the main Little Cup Pokemon that I know of, like Mienfoo, Vullaby, Koffing, Ponyard. I think they're all banned. Koffing may not be, but like there's no Mienfoo, there's no Vullaby, there's no Marini, so you're going to see some weird Pokemon. And yeah, I guess I could go over my team really quickly. Like I'm not doing a full draft analysis because I have no idea what I'm doing, so how can I explain what I am doing when I don't know? But what you have to know is this was a draft that you were supposed to take Pokemon in tiers, so it wasn't a point-based draft, it was a tier-based draft. You had to draft one tier 1. I drafted Magnemite for that, because I really like Magnezone in the low tier, so I expect Magnemite to do the same. And you have to draft 2 tier 2s. I got Munchlax and Sandile. I think it's insane Munchlax is a tier 2. Like, I wanted it for my tier 1, didn't see it, so I took Magnemite, and then I realized that Munchlax was in tier 2. So I was kind of upset. Until it got back to me, so I was really surprised. So I have Munchlax and Sandile as my tier 2s. Munchlax is really damn bulky and strong, while Sandile is a really good Pokemon with stab, EQ, and 2 really good abilities. You had to draft tier 3 tier 3 Pokemon. I went for Scralp, Cacnea, and Shuppet. Scralp because I wanted a good poison type, because I do not want to get T-spiked. Plus I wanted a good T-spike setup myself. Also like adaptability really strong. Cacnea, because it's the favorite Pokemon of my best friend, and it has good offenses, but it's the favorite Pokemon of my best friend, so I had to draft Cacnea. And then I went for Shuppet, because I still needed a Ghost type, and I really like its design, so yeah. And then you had to draft 3 tier 4s as well. I went for Poliwag, Oshawott, and Tarantula. Poliwag, because it's really damn fast, and I think it's quite good value in tier 4. Like, from what I know from PUP, if you hit 19 speed, in Little Cup, you have a really fast team, so Poliwag hits 19, so that's why I took it. This is also one of my Terra captains. This is an open Terra league, so you could draft either a tier 3 with Terra and a tier 5 with Terra, or 2 tier 4s with Terra. I went for 2 tier 4s. It's open Terra, but you have to tell your opponent which Terra types you are bringing before each game. So Poliwag is my first Terra captain, and then my second Terra captain is Oshawott. I wasn't planning on taking Oshawott, but yeah, I got sniped out of everything I really wanted, so I just went for Baby Samurott. Because I like Baby Samurott. And with Terra, I think it's quite decent. It hits surprisingly hard and it could be bulky, so it has a nice move pool at least, so I'm hoping since I can make Samurott work, I can be able to make Oshawott work as well. And then I took Tarantula because I bribed offline, so to bring a Specs Rhydon, which he did. It O-code a Chesnaught, by the way. That's my creation. So, but yeah. Anyway, I bribed him. The only reason he was bringing that if he could take a Pokemon for me. He kind of wanted me to take Cleffa, but I got sniped. Then he wanted me to take Sandred, but that also got sniped. And then he wanted me to take Slugma, and also got sniped. So I'm stuck with a Tarantula. Apparently it's good. I have no idea. It's ugly though. So who knows? And for my tier 5, I went for Bounce Sweet because it has rapid spin and screens. I think it's the best Pokemon in tier 5. But all Pokemon in tier 5 are kind of bad. But yeah. That's my team. I hope I will enjoy my team. I hope you will enjoy my team. It has a few Pokemon that I think I should be able to make work. Like Magnemite and Skrelp are basically Baby Dragalge and Magnezone, which I really enjoyed. If Oshawott is Baby Samurott, that will be awesome as well. Yeah. My week 1 opponent is Orazan, who I have never played before, so I have no idea if he's good or if he isn't. I have no idea if he's experienced with Little Cup or if he isn't. So I'm kind of hoping he's very bad at the game and he is not experienced with Little Cup at all, because otherwise I could be in for a very rough week 1. I think he has a good team. Like, if you look at his team, he has Mankey as his tier 1, Galarian Meowth and Voltorb as his tier 2s. Tier 3s are Solosis, Litleo and Shroomish. Tier 4s are Roly-Coly, Arrokuda and Dino. And at tier 5, Happy. He also took tier 2 tier 4s as Terra Caps. He has Terra Arrokuda and Terra Dino. So I'm kind of happy he doesn't have Terra Solosis, because that would be really scary. He has a Mankey, which is one of the only fighting types allowed in this format. And my team doesn't really appreciate fighting types. Like, my 2 best Pokemon are Magnemite and Munchlax, so Mankey is quite strong against it. I assume Galarian Meowth is just a slower version of regular Kanto Meowth, which is a really annoying fake out Pokemon with U-turn. Voltorb is the fastest Pokemon in the Little Cup that I know. Solosis is strong. Litleo I have no idea of. Shroomish I have no idea of. Roly-Coly I expect to be a baby Colossal. Arrokuda, I know he drafted that because he mentioned it goes close combat for the Munchlax, so I'm really expecting Arrokuda to come with Terra Fighting close combat, to be completely honest. He doesn't really need Terra Fighting since he has Mankey, but I feel like he can just double up on it, so I'm expecting Terra Fighting Arrokuda. Terra Dino is probably quite strong with Hustle, but like he has to hit its moves. And Happiny, I have no idea what it does, so... What I'm expecting him to bring is Mankey, Galar Meowth, Voltorb, Solosis, Terra Fighting Arrokuda, and then like either Roly-Coly, Litleo or Shroomish or Dino. I think I would bring Shroomish, but I could also see a world where the Dino comes. So anyway, the main Pokemon I'm scared of are the Mankey and the Arrokuda, but I have to be wary about Galar Meowth, Dino, and even Solosis as well. Yeah. What am I bringing? Up first is Magnemite, Dinkel Hill, because my Magnezone is called Dinkelberg, and Berg is the Dutch word for a mountain, and this is a tiny mountain, so it's a Dinkel Hill. Yes. Choice specs: Volt Switch, T-Bolt, Flash Cannon, and Reflect. I invested enough speed to always outrun Galar Meowth and below, and then I invested the rest in max special attack, I think. Yeah. And the remaining EVs I put in, let me check real quick, in defense. Because yeah, Little Cup has weird EVs, so my Magnemite actually uses all 508 of them, which is quite nice. He doesn't have a ground type, so Volt Switch is really free into his entire team, unless he brings like a Terra ground Pokemon. T-Bolt is then my strongest stab move. Flash Cannon, I have to hit the Dino and the Shroomish for neutral damage if they come, because they are not... there we go. They do resist electric. And for my last move I went for Reflect, because I don't really hit anything to Oko Voltorb. Like, I could run Terra Blast, but like it doesn't Oko the Voltorb. And it doesn't, I don't really want to be stuck in like a normal Terra Blast. Like, not even a Terra normal, just a normal Terra Blast. So I just went for Reflect, because his team, the main Pokemon I'm scared about are physical attackers, so if I can get a Reflect off, it would be cool. It's not really something I'm expecting me to do. I kind of hope I can just like Volt Switch around. I went for Magnet Pull to always be able to trap Galar Meowth. If it's chipped, it just dies to T-Bolt, and otherwise I can just Volt Switch for free, which is nice. Even like on Galar Meowth, I could click Reflect, because I am quite good naturally against Galar Meowth. Sure, I am stuck in Reflect, but I know that he can switch out as well, and then I can just go into one of my Pokemon that should be able to deal with Galar Meowth. But yeah, I'm a little bit faster than you would expect me to be, and that's on a lot of these Pokemon, because like, I am not too sure that Little Cup is the format to play defensively, so I just speed crept whenever I could speed creep. And be faster, hit harder is basically my whole idea. If it's a good idea, I don't know. It's what I'm going with. Second Pokemon is Munchlax, called Baby Lasagna. I don't know if you know Baby Lasagna, but they were the Croatian entry for Eurovision 2024. You really have to go watch their finals performance live. It's ridiculously cool, so yeah. My Munchlax is called Baby Lasagna because it eats a lot and it's a baby. And I just wanted to talk about the song. But yeah, I have Choppleberry on my Munchlax because there is a rule that you can only have 2 of each item, and I am already going to run 2 Eviolite on different Pokemon. So I have Choppleberry on Munchlax, Body Slam, EQ, Counter, and Curse. I am max defense, max HP, and the rest is in SPDF. So this gives me the best chance to live Terra fighting close combat from Arukuda as well as like close combat from Mankey, and then I can just counter them back. Plus, like, it's a Munchlax, so it's very strong on especially the defensive side anyway. And his special attackers are, I think they are Voltorb, Litleo, and Solosis. While Solosis and Voltorb really cannot touch my Magnemite either. And Voltorb cannot touch my Sandal either, which is also something I'm going to bring. So it's only really the Litleo that my Munchlax has to deal with, and like Thick Fat helps with that a lot. So I don't really need all my investment in SPDF. I just made my Munchlax very physically bulky, even though it's a bit counterproductive with me running Curse. Like, you would expect me to run like max SPDF with Curse, because that also boosts my defense then. But the reason why I have Curse is because I really don't need anything else over Body Slam and EQ. Like, he has 2 normal resists, and they are the Roly-Coly and the Galar Meowth, who both do not want to be taking an EQ. So I hit everything for neutral damage just between Body Slam and EQ, which is awesome. He can't even Terra into a type that resists both, so it's really nice. And I guess if he has a physically offensive team with like only Voltorb as his special attacker, don't say Voltorb, like Litleo is his only special attacker, I think I should be able to just curse up with Munchlax and do a lot of damage. So it's basically the whole idea with Munchlax. Hit hard, don't get hit hard myself, and maybe bait the Mankey or the Arukuda to just Oko them with a counter, which is why I have the Chople Berry. Third Pokemon is my Sandal with the Choice Scarf, Mr. Dalton. EQ, Skidder, Smack, Crunch, and Stealth Rock. He doesn't have a single ground immunity. He has 1 resist, which is a Shroomish. I am not respecting Shroomish. If that's a mistake, it could be. But like, I think Shroomish is a bad Pokemon, so I hope that his Sandal with Choice Scarf Roxy can just EQ through his team and get a really nice sweep going. I have the speed that I need to have to be always faster than Galar Meowth and below, so I speed creep everything that I can speed creep. And with my Choice Scarf, I also outrun everything that isn't Choice Scarfed on his side. And if he does bring Choice Scarfs on his one, the only 4 that can outspeed me are Voltorb, Litleo, Mankey, and Arukuda. Well, Voltorb cannot touch me. Litleo, Mankey, and Arukuda, they are Choice Scarfed, they are threatening though. But like, I will scout for those. So yeah, I have EQ to EQ through his entire team. Skidder Smack, I guess for Shroomish. Crunch, I guess if he has like Terra Flying on his Dino or his Arukuda, or like Terra Bug, like something that resists or is immune to ground, I have Crunch as my secondary step. And my last move, I just went for Stealth Rock because I really don't need anything else. And maybe it's nice to be able to throw off Stealth Rocks, who knows, but like, if I could run EQ multiple times, I would run EQ multiple times. So yeah, speed I mentioned, max attack, but the rest in some bulk. Fourth Pokemon is my designated lead, Skrelp, with Eviolite. I have T-Spikes, Flip Turn, Gunk and Liquidation. I don't see a single grounded poison type. And I don't see a ground immunity, so everything is just going to get T-Spikes other than Galar Meowth, which is awesome. It also breaks focus sessions, it kind of stops fake out spam, because like, if you fake out me while you are poisoned, you are going to take 2 rounds of poison, which is nice. Flip Turn for momentum, which also gets a net ability boost, which is hilarious, because this is a water type instead of a dragon type. So it actually hits quite hard with Flip Turn. Then I have a Gunk Shot, because like his water resists are, let me see. Arukuda dies to a Gunk Shot, Dino dies to a Gunk Shot, and Shroomish definitely dies to a Gunk Shot. So it's really strong. Once again, adaptability boosted, and I have Liquidation as my other move to be a little bit stronger than a Flip Turn, and I don't really need anything else. I spat crapped a Solosis, trying to speed creep a no speed Skrelp, so I should be faster than that unless he runs max speed, but then I speed tie him. And the speed investment also allows me to speed creep a non-invested Shroomish, as well as a Dino, I am pretty sure at least. Let me see. Dino, level 5. I think if Dino is uninvested, it hits 10. Yeah, so if Dino isn't invested, I should outspeed it as well with the Skrelp, which could be nice. But I mainly put the speed in it to outrun a speed creeping Solosis. So for the rest of my EVs, I have put max defense, and then I gave myself the highest amount of HP I could have. That gives me an odd number. which is 116, and that actually left me with an even amount of HP of EVs that I could distribute between def and attack. I mean, so that just gives it an extra point in everything. So, like, my numbers are 116 HP, 36 attack, 196 defense, 36 def, 116 speed. But what it is like max defense, speed that I mentioned, then but the highest the amount of EVs and HP, and split the rest even for the nice point boost that I can give. So it's just the best distribution of EVs I can do with the Skrelp. Yeah, it's my physically defensive check for Mankey, as well as for Aerokuda, although I have to be careful about Psychic Fangs from Aerokuda. Yeah, neatest thing of click T-Spikes is probably what I'm going to do. Fifth Pokemon is my Poliwag, Terra Ground, Choice Specs with Earth Power, Surf, Ice Beam, and Psychic, and Water Absorb. So, I'm not sure if I want to Terra this Poliwag, because I'm also bringing Oshawott, as you can see. I feel like Oshawott makes more sense depending on his team composition, but like I mentioned with Sandra, he doesn't have a single good ground resist other than Shroomish, which is a ground resist, and if Shroomish isn't really bulky, it just dies to a Specs Ice Beam, so this Poliwag has a good matchup with his Terra Ground Earth Power spam. Surf is decent too, honestly, against this team, because his main water resist that I mentioned were like Aerokuda, then Shroomish and Dino. Like, Shroomish and Dino don't really want to risk coming in on an Ice Beam, while Aerokuda, I have Water Absorb, so I'm immune to it, so. Yeah, I'm bringing Poliwag to just bring some Earth Power spam, some Surf spam. I have Ice Beam for the Shroomish, and then I have Psychic as my last move to hit the Mankey for super effective damage. I think that ensures that I Oko it. But I have enough speed to always outrun Litleo and below, so the only thing that's faster than me is Voltorb. If I go Terra Ground, that's not even a threat to me. So honestly, I could just Terra this Poliwag and go offensive. It just depends on his team composition, to be honest. Like if you see he has a lot of fighting type spam, for example, I will go Terra my Oshawott, but I'll get into that later. So yeah, I'm bringing Poliwag because it's really fast, and with Choice Specs it can hit his team quite hard. Put the rest in HP. And my last Pokemon is my Oshawott, Terra Fairy with Eviolite. Flip turn Terra Blast Fairy, Sacred Sword, and Knockoff. So if I go Terra Fairy, I do resist the Terra Fighting from Aerokuda, which I'm expecting, as well as like Close Combat from Mankey. So this Oshawott can actually help out my Skrelp. It can be a different switch-in, so Skrelp doesn't have to get low, which could be nice. But also, like, his only Fairy resists are Litleo and Galar Meowth. So if I go Terra Fairy, if he wants to switch in his Litleo on an Oshawott, that's kind of crazy, because I can just flip turn out on it. Like Galar Meowth, sure, doesn't really appreciate taking a flip turn anyway, but Sacred Sword also does a lot to it. It's also super effective against the Litleo, so between Terra Blast Fairy and Sacred Sword, I actually hit his entire team for neutral damage once again. Flipped it for momentum, Knockoff to get rid of pesky Eviolites or different items. Shalomar to not get crit, and then I have the same speed I put on my Magnemite and my Sandal, so I speed creep everything that I can speed creep. And then for the rest of my EVs, I think I have max defense to be fully Fizz Def, and then the rest I didn't really need, so I just put them in special attack because it's the only stat I could actually give a different point boost. So it's never going to come into action that I have one extra point in special attack, unless he brings something weird that like lowers my physical attack a lot. So if I go Terra Blast, if I go Terra Fairy, then my Terra Blast should be a physical move. But if my physical attack is somehow lowered a lot, then it's a special move. So I guess it's worth putting the 12 EVs in the special attack, because I can't put it anywhere else. So yeah, I feel like I want the Terra Oshawott to go Terra Fairy because it has defensive utility as well as offensive utility, while the Poliwag just kinda is a special Sandal, to be honest. Like, it's fast and it has ground stab, so it's kind of similar. But then again, like, if Sandal goes down and I can sweep at Poliwag, I'm definitely not going to fear click Terra Ground with Poliwag and go in, because like, sure, the Oshawott has defensive utility, but as I mentioned, I feel like offensive an offensive game plan is the way to go, so we'll see in game. It's just nice to bring both Terra Captains to make him doubt what I am going to bring in the game, because I have to tell him that I have Terra Ground on Poliwag and Terra Fairy on Oshawott. But yeah, Thank you all for watching this very long team builder, as well as, like, I guess my draft analysis. I'm excited for this season. I hope I win. Like, my main goal is to hit playoffs and to learn low tier, but not low tier, little cup. I know low tier, but yeah. I'm waffling. Thank you for watching the team builder, everyone. I'll see you in the battle. Okay, everyone, we are connected to Horizon. He is waiting to tell me his Terra captains. But we do see only the Dino. We don't see what I expected to see. Interesting. Dino comes and it's Terra Dark. Interesting. Voltorb. Shroomish. Litleo. Anki. And Roplicoly. Very damn interesting. Okay. We don't see Aracuda, but we see Shroomish. Shroomish, not Shroodle. Shroomish. We don't see Galarmia, but we see Litleo. And we don't see Solosis, but we see Rolyho. Alright. I will still lead off this Skrelp. Because I do want to get these specs up. I know that the Shroomish is most definitely Poison Heal. But I really don't care, to be honest with you. Like, I really don't care, to be honest with you. It still dies to a gunk shot, so. Alright, here we go. Have fun to Horizon, who has been very nice in scheduling, so big thank you for that. Like, he just came home from a wedding and he immediately went to playing me because otherwise our schedules didn't align and I didn't want to stay up late, so shout out to you, Mr. Horizon. I don't know your real name, so I'll be calling you that. But yeah, have fun, mate. Do we get the lead right? Orbit, Voltorb. So, it's fair to say we don't get the lead right. Okay. I'm just gonna go hard into my Magnemites because I don't want Sandal to get like blown up to pieces or something like that. So, like, I will just go hard into my beautiful Magnemite and see what he wants to be doing. So, let's do that immediately. Magnemite versus Voltorb. I hate that Little Cup is not in the standard damage calc. He clicks Volt Switch. Does 4. Volt Switch does 4. Looks like normal damage. Like, he's not invested at all. Otherwise he should have done more. Interesting. He's not invested at all. So he's very damn bulky then. What's going to come out here? Mankey. Mankey. I find it weird that he went for Volt Switch immediately while Sandal was so free, but like, sure. I'm going Skrelp, obviously, because this is my switching for this, so. Does Mankey have a calc in the calculator? It does! Very nice. Okay, Skrelp. Let's keep you to the toe. That was a lot. That was 14. So he got the absolute high roll. I am dying to the next one. Yeah, not good this. So EQ on the Mankey. EQ on the Mankey. I don't switch in well on this. So Oshawott should be fine, but like it doesn't take a CC. Poliwag could be fine too. And then I do a lot with a Surf, unless he goes into Shroomish, but then I can Ice. So should I go hard into Poliwag instead of Oshawott? I think I should. I don't think he risks clicking a close combat on me. Because I do live that, so. Yeah. Click CQ on my Poliwag, and now I can see if he's scarfed or not. He does 13 to Poliwag. So,
Is he jolly? Is he jolly? He could be. I'm clicking either a Psychic or an Ice Beam. Like, if Shroomish wants to come out here, and it does have Eviolite, and it's like max HP. Ice Beam is the play. Ice Beam is the play. Okay, so Scarf on the Mankey. Mankey is Scarfed. Mankey is Scarfed. Okay, that's good to know. Mankey is Scarfed. So that's really tough for me to deal with. But that does mean that I can just go Terra Fairy on my Oshawott. And I should get to knock something off. So that's what I'm going for here. Okay. Mankey KOs. I'm going to Terra and click knock off. Because I don't think he wants to risk his choice card on his Mankey. Like, I don't think he wants to risk getting Terra blasted to the dome by my Oshawott, so I'm just going to click a hard knockoff here. Get rid of an item on what I assume to be Shroomish, which could be important. I'm not having the greatest start, obviously. It does surprise me that he went hard into his thingy. Orbit is Voltorb. Okay. Voltorb. Shouldn't take much. Like, if it's Eviolite, it's taking like 25%. If it isn't Eviolite, it should take like 40 to 50. So let's see how many this thing is taking from me. Yeah, the knock off the Eviolite, I did expect that, so there can only be one more Eviolite user. Now we just go hard into Dalton, for sure. Because I know he's not offensive. So I'm just going to do that now. I need to get my momentum. Like, if he wants to Volt Switch, that's really annoying for me. If he clicks something else on Sandal, it's obviously not good for me. Like, obviously. But I should still be fine. So, let's see. Oh, he doubles into Shroomish. Good play, mate. Good play, mate. Okay. Yeah, solid. I'm getting my ass kicked so far, which is interesting. This thing could click Spore. It's actually really annoying. It's actually really annoying. What should I do? If he clicks Spore on Magnemite, it's kind of bad. Again, Shroomish. Okay, who's Scralp at 9? With like, what's his strongest move? Energy Ball. So if it's Energy Ball, it shouldn't KO Scralp. I'm going for this. So I'd rather have Scralp go to sleep. Scralp! Yeah, okay. So Scralp gets put to sleep, that's fine. I didn't want Magnemite to go night-night. So let's switch out into Magnemite now. So Shroomish has Spore. I don't think he's staying in, but he could. Magnemite. Yeah. Don't go into the stupid Mankey. That would be really rough for me. Chewbacca. I don't know if I know this. Ah! Yeah, we're getting our ass handed to us, people. I need Oshawott to switch in on... Yeah, on this thing. Probably on Dino too. I feel like I might be fine second on Scralp. Now once again I have to deal with switching in on the Shroomish though. Second Scralp. Thank you, Scralp as well. I'm getting my ass kicked, people. Then again, like, I know he's locked into EQ. So let's say roly-poly against Munchlax. Like I do a lot with EQ. And the Mankey doesn't do a lot with EQ to my Munchlax. So in a way, like, he doesn't switch in well. How much does Shroomish take? I mean, Shroomish comes in, I body slam and I get put to sleep. So that's just bad. Does Sandal KO Shroomish with 2 Skidder Smacks? Like if this thing is Eviolite, I have a chance to, it's not a good one though. I think I'm going Oshawott and clicking Flip Turn to get my momentum that way. I think I'm doing this. So I'm clicking Flip Turn here. Yeah, okay, get my momentum. I assume I catch Shroomish here. Yeah. I catch Voltorb. There goes all my speed investment. That's rough. That's rough. Okay. I don't want to go Sandal because that just reveals my set immediately. I think I'm going into Dinkelberg. And I feel like I will just fire off a Flash Cannon. We go into Sandile. Set up rocks. Nah. Go into Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg. And then I have to click a T-Bolt or a Flash Cannon. Magnemite. Voltorb. I have to click a T-Bolt to KO this. So I will click T-Bolt then. Terra Blast. I don't need this 3. I get T-Bolt. And I take this thing out. Voltorb dies to Magnemite. Chewbacca comes out. Stupid fucking Mankey, bro. Mankey. If he has Poison Jab, he can 2-hit KO my Oshawott, but then he's choiced into that, so I am always going into Oshawott. Not risking Magnemite, who does a lot of damage. Like, if I can get the Shroomish weakened, my Sandile can go in. Thing is that this Mankey always outruns my Sandile, so that's not good. He clicks CC, and he does 6. Oshawott, Mankey. Terra Fairy. I still don't know if he's Jolly or Adamant. I'm assuming he's Jolly to outrun me. So here I feel like we're going into Shroomish. But like he doesn't switch in anymore, so let's just click Flip Turn again then. So CC. Grumps. Shroomish comes out. We get the Flip Turn. Nothing. Okay. Shroomish. Magnemite. Yeah, we have to weaken this for the Sandile. If Lithleo comes out, we just go into the Munchlax, right? Yeah, I just get Flash Cannon damage on this. Good damage. Spore. Let's think. Like if he stays in and goes into Mankey like that, it doesn't lose him anything. I think we're just going into Oshawott. I think I'm going into Oshawott. to predict the Mankey coming back out. This is shit. It's fucking bad for me. This Shroomish is really annoying for me to deal with. Like, really annoying for me to deal with. I have to click flip turn, obviously. I really hope this thing doesn't get synthesis or something like that. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. God, this Shroomish is annoying. Ooh, this is painful too! He took my shots. I think I go into you and start clicking body slam. And I hope you KO this. You probably don't. I hope you kill this Munchlax, but I don't think you will. I need you to kill this. Oh, that's a good battle though. That's a good battle though. I still have a chance with Sandile. I still have a chance with Sandile. Even draws. Into Thomas, the tank engine. Okay. Munchlax is at how much now? 25. And what does Mankey do with CC? Not enough. How much do I do to Roly-Coly? We can be Eviolite on this. So I think we just take this out with an EQ. I think I take this out with an EQ. It spikes. I don't think I mind this too much. Okay, good. That's a crit. I don't think that matters. We have to get this stupid Mankey now. I have to get this Mankey now. When he Roly-Coly dies to Munchlax. I have to catch this Mankey with a body slam. Otherwise I cannot win. Here it is. I should just take this out with a... I take this out with a counter every time though. Yeah, the counter. I'm at 19. I think I lose. I think he scouted for it. Okay, Shroomish dies to Munchlax. I get paralyzed, that's also bad. I'm at 19. Here comes Dino. Here comes Dino. I need to keep you alive. After the spike I will die to a close combat though. But like you don't have any purpose anymore. Can Dino click Dragon Dance? It can, right? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dino. against Sandile. We don't take that out. We don't take it out. I think this is over. I think this is over. So there are Dark on the Dino. I assume he is just going to kill me. Yeah, okay. And he misses. It's kind of fun. I'm always looking Terra Blast. Who knows, he misses again. Crunch. Takes out my Ocelot. Okay. I don't have another play other than go into Dalton, and I have to click a Q. I have to click a Q. This dino should always live. This dino should always live. I don't think I can kill the Mankey. Like, the spike is going to do me in. Especially with that leaf hit on my Munchlax. I don't think Munchlax is going to live in spike anymore. A close combat after the spike, I mean. Yeah. He clicks crunch, this shouldn't matter. Excuse you? What? What? I think this matters. Let's say he's adamant choice banded with a crunch. Has a chance to KO me. I don't know if this mattered or not. I have to go into you and click a reflect. I hope I wake up and click a reflect. That's all I can do now. Otherwise this thing is going to sweep me. But like, wow. Yeah, he's preserving diff, which is fair. KO Sandile. Damn, that's rough. That's really damn rough. I mean, it only robs me of 1 KO to be honest, so it's fine. I don't think my my Munchlax is living this, but then it doesn't even matter anyway, because even if I do, like, I'm going to get revenged by the other thing, so GG's to my opponent, to Orozan. I don't think the hacks matter too much. Like, Ocelot didn't get fully paralyzed. Sure, I lost speed, but I don't think I outsped anything. I mean, I outsped the Dino, but like I sacked it off against the Dino anyway, so he's scarfed. I mean, I guess if I live. Yeah. 15. Do I have a chance of living this? I don't think I did. GG's to my opponent. Nah, I did 16 all the time. Annoying. Alright, GG's to my opponent. We start with a rough loss. But like, I don't think I did that badly. The early game definitely set me back. But yeah, anyway. Thank you all for watching, everyone. And I hope I can bounce back next week. Peace.